So today on Backstage Billy, the Wizard of Oz is heading to Manchester. I am joined by the Scarecrow himself. As some people would say, I wish I had a brain, but nevertheless, Benjamin Yates is here to tell us about the Wizard of Oz, which is heading to the Palace Theatre in Manchester from the 24th of April. Benjamin, welcome. So,
Hi, how you doing? Thanks for having me.
Tell us about this amazing show.
So it's the production that was on in London over the summer at the London Palladium. It was so successful that they decided to take it out on the road and send it to all the big cities across the country.
Because obviously it's not the first time you've had a Wizard of Oz connection, isn't it? Because you've appeared in Wicked as well, so you've got that little bit of a crossover. Because there's actually a funny story I was reading about you. I think it's about the show you opened up doing Wicked as Ferrero in Liverpool. You tell the story. Because it's an amazing story.
How do you know that?
See, I have. Listen, I might have got. For those who don't know, I've arrived late. But the truth is, I have done my research on you. And when I listened to this story, I was giggling because I thought, "Wow, what a great crossover this is!" But
yeah,
you tell the story.
Yeah, it was quite serendipitous actually. I was in Wicked. I did the UK tour of Wicked in 2018, and my understudy track was I understudied Fiero, and in Wicked, Fiero turns into the Scarecrow at the end of the show. For those people that haven't seen it, so Wicked tells the story of Oz before, during, and after Dorothy's is part of the story. And we were in Liverpool, and it was my 29th birthday, and I got that phone call saying that I was going on for Fiero for the first time. So the first time I ever played the Scarecrow was in Liverpool. And then the first time I played the Scarecrow again, 5 years later, was in Liverpool, but in The Wizard of Oz. So yeah, both my experiences of playing the same character were both in Liverpool, which I thought was quite fun.
But when I obviously heard that story, I was blown away. I mean,
yeah,
clearly it's a fantastic story. Obviously the same premise, the same. Obviously, Wizard of Oz, Wicked, obviously both got the same themes, and nevertheless you playing the both parts and whatever. Now, I'm going to ask you, what's your thoughts about the new Wicked film? This is a personal thing, because I'm kind of excited, but I love Wicked, and hopefully they won't damage it. I mean, obviously with Cynthia Rivaro and of course Ariana Grande.
Yeah, they're both brilliant. I think I've not seen it. But it's always tough when you've been so close with a show and you know the workings of it and you know the magic of it and what makes what makes the show brilliant. I think it's always difficult when you then see like a reimagined version of it. You know, I've been looking. I've done Cats the musical, and then I saw the Cats film. And
did you? You must be the only one then.
You know, it's hard.
We don't talk about Cats.
No, we don't talk about that one. But you know, even West Side Story, I've been in West Side Story, and then you go and see it in the cinema, and you go, "Oh, I wish they'd put that part of the music in, or I wish they'd kept that part of the choreography." Because I come from the world of if it's not broke, don't fix it.
I agree.
But the one thing I will say about Wicked is I love the choreography of the show, and it's a different choreographer in the film. So I hope they've kept some of the elements that make Wicked so special.
Well, I don't know about you, I'm looking forward to it, but I just hope they don't damage it, because obviously Wicked, for those who've not seen Wicked, is iconic. It's just amazing. I mean, again, I was listening about crossover stories about Gary Wilmot playing different roles, Dorothy's becoming Galinda's and becoming Elphaba's, and obviously that's the wonderful world and the magical world.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'll get into it now. Clearly, let's go back. Obviously, the Wizard of Oz is heading to the Palace Theatre in Manchester. Grab your tickets, atgtickets.com, from the 24th of April. Now, you've got cast members such as the Vivienne, which is iconic, the Vivienne. You've got the comedian and a man I've met many times, Jason Manford, and I've also read his book. And then you've got backflip Aston Merrygold. Will he be backflipping?
I'm not sure if he's going to backflip.
Did you ask him?
I don't think his costume lends itself too well to backflipping as the Tin Man. But yeah, it's a pretty stellar lineup in Manchester. It's the biggest. I mean, every venue we go to, you know, we've got big stars in each venue, but this is the biggest. Manchester's the biggest. Manchester's getting a good lineup. I'm going to be stood there like this, going like.
Well, I'll tell you something. I am looking forward. Just going back about obviously some of the back shows that you've done. The legendary show Jersey Boys. Now that just makes my heart melt.
Yeah.
You know, I want to be a Jersey. If I was in the world of, if I was in the world of musical theatre, I would like to be a Jersey boy doing this. You know, maybe you can teach me some steps. Obviously, we mentioned Cats, but no one talks about Caps. You've done Tommy, obviously Wicked. The list is obviously, you know, endless. This amazing show where you're going to be appearing as the Scarecrow, going and singing and dancing those classic songs from the Wizard of Oz, such as Over the Rainbow, The Elephant Road, If Only Had a Brain. And of course, you're going to be singing and dancing and entertaining us. And it all happens from the 24th of April when the Wizard of Oz arrives in Manchester at the Palace Theatre. Grab your tickets, atgtickets.com. Come along, see this lovely young man. He's a legend, isn't he? Real pretty boy. I'm dead jealous, but nevertheless. What can I say? Grab your tickets. Come along and see Benjamin Yates as Scarecrow in the one and only Wizard of Oz. It's heading to the Palace Theatre in Manchester. We'll see you there.
Thank you very much.